Peace and blessings, family. This is your boy Gerald. It is Sunday, the 4th of December. That's right, I ain't stutter. The 4th of December, 2017. How is everybody doing? It is now 9:39 in the morning. I'm about to start my day. Got stuff I need to do. Purging, clearing my yard. It's all about time management. But as I look through my skylight and I see the chemtrails pass me by, I can actually smile because everything that you are being shown has a price. Everything that you are feeling is the reaction because it's spiritual. So you got to make a decision, family. Are you going to decide to take this same position into a new year? Because if we look at it from let's just say onion, the strongest part of an onion is its core. Therefore, it has many layers. These layers is what defines what we know as an onion. But as a whole, collectively, it is what? It brings sustenance. It is a root. It has its own properties to enhance whatever it comes in contact. That's why you feel the exposure when it is peeled back. And we need to talk about that with you because, unfortunately, there are those people right now, you stressing over what you're going to get John. You stressing what you're going to offer to Sarah. You stressing how the impact will be received in that moment, that token is displayed. I keep trying to tell y'all, your life is not something to do. It's an experience. And not everybody's going to have or earn the right to witness it. The greatest gift that you will ever bestow on anybody is to be present of your development. You realize how precious that is to be in the midst of someone's growth and development? That's how memories are formed. That's how spiritual bonds are forged. That's why you always hear this: birds of a feather flock together. And that's why friendships ebb and flow. It was all good yesterday, but now I don't know. Have you seen her? We were tighter than a drum, but it's as if we never met. Who am I talking to? Let me tell you something. I cannot and do not have the ability to see life as you do. We all individually have a perspective of why we are on this earthly realm, as French would say, this thing called life. So at the minimum, it is your responsibility to be the best you. It is your duty to fortify and protect what is known as your legacy. Kings, why do you think you got that last name? You inherited it by the first breath, but the weight and magnitude of that last name will take a lifetime to define it. Who am I talking to? So, now that I got your attention, right now, you need to stay focused. Don't trip on the distractions. Don't get caught up on who you ain't heard from. Stop worrying about that. That's not important. What is important? What is important is you continue your path. You know, it takes a lifetime to know you, but it's a blessing to witness it. Not everybody's going to know your dreams. Not everybody is going to be able to earn the right to walk with you. And not to sound crass, not everybody or anybody will earn the right to hear you breathe. Who am I talking to? So why are you tripping? Don't you realize every time that you allow your emotions to not be as it should nurtured, that's a distraction. That's an obstacle. That is energy being depleted from your life. Can't do that. Can't do that. Meanwhile, you're going to have people going to and fro, burning gas, burning time, burning money over a disappointment. You don't believe me? Wait till the 29th. Wait till the 29th and watch the line go around the building. Watch who you may see in a store, in a town near you, a city near you, in a state near you. But little do they take into consideration that that gift should have been given from love. That's why friendships are priceless, because they're forged by love. So when they are fair weather and they fragment, why is love not there? Because the person can't bestow love if they don't love themselves first. Can you see me now? Am I talking to your heart? Or are you going to let another day be held hostage, or worse, be robbed? Life is about choices, family. You already know that, because it's spiritual. The moment that you took your first breath was the moment God placed a spiritual seal over your life, and your life was written. So if we can agree that your life was written, why can't you see the value of your life and embrace it? Tell the truth, shame the devil. Is it because deep down inside you have abandonment issues going on? Because you do also understand that beautiful mind, which we only use 6%. The people that are connected to our lives are a physical manifestation of our state of being. So if you've got drama going around, it's because you got drama going on inside you. But here's the sad thing about it. That is nothing but distraction too. Because until you decide to be the champion and the conqueror of yourself, that means ground your feet. What you're afraid of? Putting your feet down? What you're afraid of? You know what's below your feet? That's foundation. It doesn't matter if you have got knocked down. It doesn't matter if you have rock bottom. It does not matter, because guess what? There. I think some of y'all know that right now, because think about that last disappointment and think about who was there. I'm not talking about who was there to judge you, to mock you, to pretty much spit in your eye. I'm talking about the people that really gave a damn about you, that only want the best for you. Those are your friends. And I guarantee you, a nickel to a dime, your relationship with that person is very strained. You know why? Because what they have told you, you already know, but you will not accept it. Why? Because your pride and the ego has more weight than your love and your respect. But I'm here to tell you, or I ain't gonna tell you. I'll just state the obvious. What about that last relationship you had that you thought will stand the test of time? What about that companion that was walking with you through a chunk of your life? Where are they now? Where are they? This is not to mock or disrespect. This is to state the obvious. You do also understand that people come into your life other than being validation for your state of mind. They are either your lessons or they are your blessings. They serve as spiritual landmarks for your journey. They are the validation for your insecurity too. Who am I talking to? Meanwhile, you're stroking the watch and you're trying to figure out what can I do to go over the top to make sure that that validation that you seek from that person is so stupendous that they will not dare leave your side. It's called be yourself. It's called love yourself more. It's also called getting out of your own way. See, because I'm gonna tell you what, we can't, and nor do we have the power to make anyone do anything they don't want to do. We don't have that power. It doesn't matter if your pockets are thick, they run deep. It does not matter what you have in your physical possessions, even though you can't take it with you. But you can't buy your respect. You can't steal your honor. And guess what you can't do? You cannot mask what is a void inside you. So what do you mean by mask, Gerald? That means faking it to make it. Because that little boy and that little girl that lives inside you is asking, when you gonna come back to me? When you gonna respect me? Actually claim what is rightfully you. And when you decide to do that, not only will you tap into your strength, your clarity will come, and you'll actually see what you're truly worth. And that means you're priceless. Be blessed.